Hi everybody, good morning all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Next we are moving to some more controls. Yesterday we designed one example also with the previous knowledge and with the previous discussions, breakpoint to over. Login screen we designed. I hope it's completed total designing. This total designing is completed already. Next I'm going to showing the small controls there. Controls, these also input controls, but not big motor controls. So demo on. One is email control. Second one is URL. And the third one is date. Fourth one is time. Total 4 controls I am going to taking. So input type equals to email. What is the special, sir? It accepts now email IDs only. Purely it is accepts only email IDs only. Other than email IDs, it doesn't accept anything. Other than email IDs, it doesn't accept anything. If you are trying to enter any other than email ID, sir, while typing of the data, we are not getting any problem. During the typing, we are not getting any problem. But while submitting of the data, compulsory, it shows the error. While submitting of the data, compulsory, it shows the error. So small label is available here. Enter email ID. Label close. Now run this program. This is enter, sir. Yes, but it's allowing, sir. Just I said now, while typing, no objections. While submitting of the data, inbuilt validations are available. Browser is performing inbuilt validations now. While submission of the data. And the next one is URL. Input type equals to URL. ID URL, name also URL. So this text box or this control allows to type only URLs only. Other than URL, it doesn't accept anything. Purely URLs allows. Purely URLs only allows. This is only email IDs. This is only URLs. Next, one more control, date control. So date control, we are using some couple of cases. Date of journey, date of birth, date of admission. At the time, we have ready-made control, date control available. So date, I'm taking D, I'm taking date. Ready-made control, date is a ready-made control. When you click on this one, the calendar is comes, you can select one of the date here. Which date you require, you can select that one. Old years, old months, everything we can do. So 1977, January month, 14th date. 14 January 1977. Our ready-made calendar here, sir. So you can move forward and you can move backward. Or if you need the 2 days data, just click on the today, we'll get the 2 days dates. Next, I want to select the time, sir. For the time also, we have one control. So time control available. For the time, we have time control. Input type equals to time. ID equals to T. Name equals to time. Now it is creating the time and it's accepting input from the user as a time. This is time. So hours, minutes. 10 hours, 22 minutes. Seconds not comes here. Minutes, hours only it is allowed. If you are interested, date and time both we can create in the same control also. Both comes in the same control instead of individual controls. How's that? Date and time hyphen local. Both comes in the same control. This is only date. This is only time. This is date and time both.
How we can enable, sir, this time by using JavaScript?
Sorry?
Sir, how can we enable the time?
Enable means?
Like how can we start the timings?
Timer center, that is coding.
With JavaScript, right?
So these are the simple controls here. Email IDs, URLs, date to time and time and date. So all these controls are allowing the particular type of data only. If you type any other than the specified data, compulsory will get the error while submission of the form. While entering of the data, it's not objecting anything, but while submission of the data, compulsory it is objecting. And you will get the error messages. Browser producing those all errors. It's called as inbuilt validations. So still we are on the input tag only. Still we are in input tag only. Same tag continues. More controls. Next I'm going to creating one of the famous control. It's called as checkbox. One of the famous control. So many cases we are using. In our IRCTC, Facebook, so are applying application. Forms choosing of the options. Like a lot of cases we are using this checkbox. Checkbox is also one of the input control only, but selection process. Checkbox and upcoming next controls all are the selection process. We are selecting options. We are selecting options. Checkbox main intentions are as a developer, we are displaying some options. As a developer, we are displaying some options to user and asking the user or prompting the user to select some of these options. Select some of these options. So as per the requirement or situation or user interest, they are selecting some options. Which options they selected, those values we are sending to the servers. Simple. As a developer, first we want to list out all options, all possibility options. In that, users selecting or ticking some of the options. Maybe some users selecting all options also. Users' interest, we can't do anything. Next, while creating of the checkboxes, we have some small guidelines, sir. What is the guidelines, sir? All checkboxes names should be same. ID is compulsory different. ID is always unique only. ID is always unique only. And name of the checkboxes should be same. If I create the 10 checkboxes for the particular purpose, sir, if I create the 10 checkboxes for the particular purpose, all the 10 checkboxes names must be same. If I'm not using the same names, now what happens, sir? As a front-end developer, you are not getting any problem. As a front-end developer, you are not getting any problem. But back-end developers are struggling to collect the data. 100%. 100% back-end developers, they're struggling to collect the data. So without the struggling, you want to send easily the data, create all the checkboxes with the same name only for the particular purpose. My web page contains total 100 checkboxes, sir. 100 checkboxes names the same as sir. No, that is foolishness. 100 checkboxes we created for the different purposes, right now. For example, 20 checkboxes I created for same purpose, sir. Same name is comes here. Another 15 checkboxes I created for the another purpose, sir. Same name here. Like that for the particular purpose, for the particular cast, for particular input value, how many checkboxes you created under that group, the total group should maintain the same name. The total group should maintain the same name. 100 checkboxes I created for the same purpose only, sir. And then the 100 checkboxes names must be same. 100 checkboxes names must be same. Generally, checkboxes are creating with the input tag type equals to checkbox. What happens, sir? Just a checkbox is created without any data, without any representation. Just a checkbox is created. Can I see it, sir? Yes. This is checkbox. You can tick, you can untick. So tick, untick. Is selected, deselected. Selected now, deselected now. When I select this one, they returns any value as for confirmation. Yes, they returns the on. Whenever you selected the checkbox, they returns the on. If you are not selected the checkbox, they returns the off. On is similar to true, off is similar to false. But this on off switch not useful for us, sir. That's why we are maintaining our own values. For checkbox before after no message is available, sir. It doesn't comes any message automatically. That also should be generated by Azure. The checkbox for which purpose you created. Write the purpose also here clearly. Automatically, sir. Automatically nothing is comes. Just a box only created. Opposite, I'm going to write in some green color, sir. Just select the green color. Now we'll get the checkbox with the green color. So this checkbox is representing of green color. Like that, create one more checkbox that is representing the red color. Create one more checkbox that is representing the yellow color or something color, something color. So I want to display some more 20 colors. I'm asking the user to select your favorite colors. Maybe some users selecting one color, some users selecting 5 colors. No idea about that one. The basic designing of checkboxes. So form tag action equals to filter.jsp So original page style I'm creating. Label here. What is label, sir? RAM. Next checkbox. ID equals to RAM 1. Name equals to RAM. And display the message to user here. Take the label as span tag. 12 GB and above. 12 GB and above. Label close. PR tag. Multiple checkboxes. RAM 2, RAM 3, RAM 4, RAM 5, RAM 6. Name, sir. Same name, compulsory. Compulsory same name, sir. If you avoid this rule, if you neglected this rule, sir, you are not getting any problem because you are just a front-end developer. But back-end developers are available, na? They are struggling. They are unable to collect your checkboxes data and they are unable to store in database. Next, opposite this message, for what purpose I created the checkbox. These are the things. So in our Flipkart website, after displaying some of the products, left side we got these options here. After clicking of the some of the category in Flipkart or Amazon and somewhere, left side we got these type of options. That also I just followed that. We are filtering the products based on the mobiles. Suppose we are listing mobiles, all mobiles list is comes. And I want to filter the mobiles based on the RAM capacity, sir. Yes, we have these options. That's why my program name also I set as a filter.jsp. So now we can see this output comes like this. So this is RAM and select the RAM, which RAM you require. Checkboxes, you can select any number of 6 checkboxes I can select. Now it is filtering all the mobiles list by using these capacities. If you want to filter only 12 GB and above mobiles only, sir, select this one and apply the filter. Apply filter is your submit button. It comes in the bottom of the page. Apply filter is submit button. It comes in the bottom of the page. Now, if I select all these things, what happens, sir? For example, 3 I selected, sir. Background, what happens, sir? It's sending the 3 values to server. Which values, sir? 12 GB, 10 GB, 8 GB, yes, sir. No. 3 ons. On. That's all. See, I'll show the submit button also here. So input type equals to submit. Name equals to SB. And value equals to the filter. Value equals to apply filter. So 3 checkboxes I selected, apply filter. And this is the URL here. This is our URL. 3 ons is going on. What happens, sir? Server-side programmer 70 mm scope cinema. Now the server-side programmer is getting the 70 mm scope picture, BTS sound with. Why, sir? They cannot identify which RAM you selected. Because we got the just on only. Which RAM you are switched on, 8 GB or 4 GB or 6 GB, sir. No clarity in this one. So this type of coding is not correct way. Front-end developer is correct. Front-end developers, they doesn't know this all information, sir. Really, frankly speaking, front-end developers, they don't know this all information. Why we have to maintain the checkboxes with the same name only? Why we need the value attributes, sir? They doesn't know this much of idea. So just blindly we are designing that one. But all these points are related to back-end developers, not to front-end developers. Based on this data, how the back-end developer is understanding which RAM is selected, sir. If anybody you answered, you are super, you are genius on this information, based on this information. How as a back-end developer, you are identifying which RAM is selected by the user. Now I'm setting a value for all checkboxes, like as our buttons, so text boxes, how we set the value. In the same manner, I'm setting some value here. So these are the values. Now what happens, sir? Instead of on, now server sending this data. So it's very easy to recognize that. Appearance is not changing, the same appearance only. When you're selecting the three checkboxes, what are the capacities you selected? The capacities information is sending to the server clearly like this. Now the backend developer also, they're getting clear clarity here. Next, I'm creating one more checkbox in the same program. So this time I'm selecting the brand. So total 10 items are created under the brands. Names are brand. So this is, I created total 10 checkboxes with the 10 brands representation. Which checkbox, which company it is representing, we are clearly displaying the message here, and value also we assigned here. All these 10 checkboxes created with the common name brand. Now the final output is comes like this. Now select, I need 2 GB, 12 GB and 10 GB, and Samsung and Vivo and OnePlus. Apply filter. This is the data what it is sending to server. Now what are the RAMs you selected? The RAMs information available. User selected the RAM 12 GB and 10 GB, and which brands are selected user? There we have the details here. Samsung, Vivo, 1P, and submit. Same details without value option. What happens, sir? Okay, clarity is not available, sir. Just we have on. That's all. All are ons only. Without value, with value. Without value, with value. So this is the purpose of checkboxes. So as a developer, first we are displaying some options to user and encouraging the users to select some of these options and to submit to the server. The further operations are going on. Like that, you can create any number of checkboxes. Once if you open the Flipkart, after displaying the category, before selecting the category, we are not getting any checkboxes. After category only, we are getting the checkboxes. After category only, we are getting the checkboxes. So this is checkbox control, creation, procedure, etc. Next, some of the situations while opening of the page, some checkboxes already selected, sir. Yes, sir. Whenever you are opening the page, by default, some checkboxes already selected without your user interface. User interface. How it is possible, sir? Programmer they designed the code. How it is possible, sir? Now one special property. Now one special property. It's called as checked. This is the special property we have. It's called as checked. So which checkbox inside we designed the checked, they comes automatically in the selection mode. I need multiple checkboxes, sir. Now you can apply that one. There is no problem. I need to Vivo, Nokia. In RAM, I'm selecting one checkbox. In brand, I'm selecting two checkboxes. When you are opening the page, sir, it becomes by default selection mode. See that? We are not selected. They are already selected that. That is the checked option purpose. That's all. Next, the same type of checkboxes, we have one more component also. It's called as radio buttons. 90% both are same, sir. Combo boxes and checkboxes and radio buttons both are same 90%. The only difference is radio buttons, they allows only one selection. Radio buttons allows to select only one. Checkboxes allows to select any number of. That is the only difference between the radios and combo checkboxes. Rest of all are same to same and same guidelines also. These guidelines ask is value common, name common, same guidelines. Only the difference is if you want to restrict the user to select only one option, go for radio buttons. Examples are your online test, the objective type test is there, na, that one. Question available, answers available. You have 4 answers, but users cannot select the 4 answers. They can select only one answer only. Like a checkbox, radio buttons also use it to display the multiple options. Like a checkbox, radio buttons also use it to design the multiple options, but it's limited to only one selection. Checkboxes, unlimited selections. Except that one, rest of all are the same to same operations, no difference in that. So this is our application form, sir. One online application form for the government jobs. Checkbox, radio button, sir. Fourth field is radio button. Fifth field is radio button. Sixth field is also radio button. Fourth to fifth to sixth, all these fields are radio buttons. Original online application form, I think we all getting with these radio buttons. Original online applications. Offline applications, the same thing, like we are just ticking that one. If you go to the printout of this application form, we are just ticking off that one. Next, I'm going to designing the same as is. First, I'm creating the gender. Creating here gender. .jsp. The rough programs here, those all are not original programs. Input to type equals to radio. ID equals to gender. One. Name equals to gender. Value equals to nil. And display text, sir. Display text equals to nil. Line break, not line break. We need space. All side by side, I want to display it. NBSP, NBSP, NBSP. All I want to display the side by side. Second radio button, gender 2, gender, female, and display text is female. And a third one, custom. Third one is custom, nothing but an others. Gender 3, others. Display text is others. Need a small heading here. Select the gender. Need a small heading here, gender. Get like this. So which gender you require, select the gender. When you're selecting the second one, sir, automatically first one is deselected. Automatic nature, inbuilt coding, that one. That is purely inbuilt coding. You don't need to worry about that one. System will take care about those. So label. The next one is category. Once again, input type equals to radio. ID equals to category 1. Name equals to category. And value equals to gender. Value equals to gender. Display text is also gender. Next once again the space. Next once again the space. So this is OBC, this is SC, this is ST, that is EWS. And at last, we'll get filter button. Just apply. Select the gender and select the category. So male, gender, apply. And we got this URL. So what it is sending to server, sir? It's sending this data to server. Apply.jsp program is calling with the values of gender is male and category is gender. Submit button. The value option not available here also, sir. Same on. The value option not used or not implemented. Here also we'll get the on. And can I use the here also checked option, sir? Why not, sir? Here also we can use the checked option. Only one time, not multiple times. Because multiple radio buttons selecting is not possible. So no need to repeat that option. If you repeated that option, it becomes waste only, no use. See that by default, the first two options are selected. Checked option or checked attribute of specialization. So this is the only difference between the radio and checkboxes. Which one is required, sir? A silly question, sir, and foolish question. We need both based on the situation. Sometimes we need checkboxes and sometimes we need radio buttons. And only radio buttons required, only checkboxes only required, sir. The 100% not right. We need both things compulsory, situation wise. Next one is uploading control. I want to upload the file, sir. Generally, in the registration process, they're asking some resumes or something, marks list. That those we want upload it, sir. Yes, compulsory required. Attachments are uploading. How it is possible, sir? So for that also we have input tag only. Again input tag. Input type equals to file. Input type equals to file. It's uploading the components. It's creating to upload the files. The uploading code, sir. Uploading code, that's backend team is writing, sir. We are not writing that one. And if you know the backend also, you can develop the backend code. Use your interest that one. But what is this file uploading, sir? This is just we are creating a user interface to select the file to upload. User, they are selecting the file, which file they want to upload it. You have to give the chance to choose the file or to select the file. That's all. Only that operation we are performing here. After selecting the file, you should be click on the submit button or upload button. Then the server side program is calling. And after that, the server side program is copying all the data from client machine to server machine. That's all. In HTML, what happens, sir? An open dialog box is created. In that dialog box, we can select the file what you want to send to server. Simple process. HTML is going to uploading the file and HTML is going to storing the file in server, sir. I don't think that much of things there. File copying, you storing the file in server machine. This is purely server side coding or any special APIs you have to use. That is not the HTML responsibility. HTML responsibility only providing user interfaces only. So how many files we can upload at a time, sir? Generally one file, sir. Generally one file. If you need multiple files, sir, special settings are required. Which type of file we can upload it, sir? Any type of file we can upload. Any type of file we can upload it. There is no restrictions in the type of file. So input to type equals to file, ID equals to F1, name equals to file1. Close this. What happens now? A small file user interface, a button created, upload button created. And when you click on that one, open dialog box is open. In our Windows, file open dialog box is then the same dialog box is open and listing all the files. You can select whatever you are interested. But it is allows to select only one file. It is allows to select only one file. Choose the file. Click on this button. Open dialog box comes. Which file you want to allow? Upload. Select the file here. Any type of file, okay. There is no restrictions in type. Images, documents, or HTML programs, PDF files, MS Word files, audio files, video files, set of files. Everything is okay. There is no problem. Uploaded a file, sir. How it is uploaded? You just selected. That's all. Which file you want to upload? We are just selected and inform it to the server. And here we should design a button. Upload button is required. Submit button. When you click on the submit button, it's sending all the files to server. Server, what it is doing, sir? Opening that files, reading the internal content of the file from the client machines, and storing the data into server machine. The server side or backend or especially APIs are required for that one. In servlet, in JSP, in ASP, in PHP, in Node.js, we can write all this code. Servlet to JSP, ASP, PHP, Node.js, we can write all this code. There is no problem. So it's accepting only one file, sir. Yes, only one file. But any type. But any type. Only one file, but any type. I want to allow the multiple files, sir, without any restrictions. So 5 or 10 or 15 files, I want to allow to upload it, sir. Yes, that is also possible, sir. How we have a special option for that one. We have a special option for that one. What is that option, sir? Multiple. What is that option? Multiple. So by using this multiple option, we can perform these type of. Any number of files. Any number of files. As well as any type. Any type and any number of files. This is, see that the buttons headings are changed. See that choose file, choose files, choose file, choose files. So click on this, sir. Same open dialog box is comes. How many files you are interested? Select that all the files. Open. Total 10 files I selected here. What are the file names, sir? Not displaying. Take the mouse pointer, place on the button. These are the total list of 10 files what you selected, not uploaded, just we selected, that's all. These all the 10 files data copying from client machine to server machine. We need some special coding. We need some special coding. Next, in some of the websites, we have some restrictions, sir. Some of the websites, we have some restrictions. You must upload only PDF files only, especially your resumes. You must upload only document files only. So how to provide that restrictions there? For that also, we have some attributes, some setting. Input type equals to file, ID equals to F3, and name equals to file3. Name equals to file3. And what is the setting, sir? Accept. What is the setting, sir? Accept. Accept. Accept is available. Accept is available. So accept equals to write something here. Accept equals to write something here. What we have to write here, sir? What we have to write here, sir? What type of files you want to allow? What type of files you want to allow? The files filtering options is required. So I want to allow only PDF files, sir. You can write like this, not PDF. Accept only PDF files to upload. That is the meaning. I need some document files, sir. .doc. Accept only document files to upload. Which file? I need only MP3 songs, sir. .mp3. .mp3. So I want to upload the PDF file, as well as I want to upload the MS Word files also. Both resumes, maybe any of the format. So you can take the comma .doc, comma .docx. So these are the three filterings I applied here. These are the three filterings I applied here. Simple, sir. These filterings, how to write it, sir? In our Windows operating system, save option available, na? Save option. Here we have extensions. Now, these extensions there we have to write. In Windows operating system, when you are saving the file in Notepad or MS Word or etc., you'll get the different types of extensions list. Now. In these brackets, what it is appearing, write the same thing as easily here. So now it is allowing the same type of file only. Here in the brackets, what type of extensions it is displaying, write the same type of extensions there. There is no special thing. Write the same type of extensions there. So I mentioned here the three type of extensions. Upload your resume, either PDF format or DOC format or DOCX format. This is old MS Word, this is new MS Word, and this is PDF files. So like that, with the comma separator, you can write any number of extensions. If I want to upload the images only, sir, you can write like this. Or .jpg. Only JPG pictures are allowing. If I want to accept the all images, sir, any type of image, not only JPG, sir, any type of image, then that cases we have this one, image/star available. Image/star means, sir, all types of images. This is only JPG pictures only allowing to upload it, and this is allowing to upload all types of images, any variety of images. I want to upload only audio, sir. Audio slash star. Upload any type of audio files. Upload any type of audio files. The category name slash star. So in this category, how many varieties are comes? That all varieties it is supported to upload. Like that, we have the different options in this one. Just for your idea, I mentioned, I typed here. Now see that one. Choose the file. If you observe the screen, we have clear difference between the previous execution and current execution. Clear difference available between the previous execution and current execution. So our filtering option is working perfectly. Our filtering option is working perfectly. Only PDF files it is allows. MS Word files. This one, anything they access. HTML file uploaded. The second one, any number of files. Second one is any number of files. Bottom, we need still submit buttons. These buttons only selecting our files. Still, we need our own submit button. When you click on the submit button, a server-side program is calling and copying all these files from client to server. The actual final process. So this is uploading control set. Balance things we'll see in tomorrow's session. More controls. So tomorrow tag also changing, controls changing as well as the tag also changing. We created already so many controls up to now by using input to tag. A single tag, we use it for a lot of controls. Approximately 10 to 15 controls we created. More than 10 plus controls we created by using the single tag. Next tomorrow tag also changing and controls also changing. So okay, the balance things we'll see in tomorrow's session. Thank you all.